Howdy y'all, here again. I think we're gonna call this day 5. I'm not too sure. But here's the twin cam engine on the 240. About to put her down to rest. One last look at her. Pretty much all gutted. Still got some interior panels back there. Fucker before me painted them green or some bullshit, so can't get rid of them now. Alright, here we go. The truck completely pretty much bare. I ended up cutting out the front end a little bit, make some clearance for some things we have planned down the road. There it is, there's the truck. Basically what I'm about to attempt right now is to switch over the brake booster and the clutch master cylinder from the 240 over to the truck. So yeah, basically, here it is again. Here we go. KA24DE, the 5-speed. Probably end up changing that intake. Brake booster and clutch master cylinder are being transferred over to the 720. Here we go, back again, the 240 720 project. I don't remember the last time I recorded anything, but I got the engine compartment all prepped and ready for the KA24DE. That's the straight pipe exhaust from the 240. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. Might put it on. Anyways, here is the engine. Got it about 90% out. Wiring harness all fucking tangled up in there. Tried to label a lot of stuff, you know. What is this bullshit? Brake. Some ground cables, ignition. Couple other random things, another ground. Anyways, quick little tip what I did. Might be hard to see. Right here in the firewall, there was that little tiny hole to get the fucking wiring harness and all the bullshit out. I don't give a fuck about this shell, so basically I just cut a fat hole in there with my grinder, my cutoff wheel, just to get it out easier. So that's why I just threw it all back around the fender right here. Anyways, most of the interior's out. Sold the doors, door panels earlier today. Dash is gone. Fucking pretty much everything's gone. It's about ready to drop out the engine probably later today. 240 gutted. About to set sail. Get rid of this shit probably tomorrow, hopefully. Actually a pretty solid hatch still. Nobody wanted to buy it though. Bunch of cheap flakes on Craigslist. Ain't about spending money and shit. Want everything fucking handed to them for free. Howdy again, y'all. Back at it with the KA24 right here. Got it out all the way. Unfortunately, ran into a little problem with the oil pan. So a lot of people online were saying on different forums that you could take a KA, you know, hard body pickup truck oil pan and it'll bolt straight onto the K series motor out of the 240. Yeah, that might be right for some of the K series, but for the KA24DE, the sump right here isn't squared. It kind of cuts, it kind of tapers in here. So basically this pan is not going to work. I can't use this pan because the tie rods go through the sump right here. After a little bit of research online and I seen some pictures and shit, one guy kind of just notched a little section out right here to go around. I believe it's the sway bar that is interfering with it. Another guy combined, and this was on YouTube, I believe. Another guy, basically what he did was he kind of cut that notch out, but then to make up for the lost oil capacity, basically what he did was just cut the back half of this pan off, married it to the KA24DE pan, and I guess they lived happily ever after. He actually increased the oil capacity up to, I think it was like 6.5 quarts from 4.5 or something like that. So I'm thinking that's the route I'm probably gonna go. However, I think I've said it before, I cannot weld, so that's going to be a project for myself and maybe a buddy or something, we'll see. But anyways, I got the whole motor out, sitting in the backyard right now on basically just on hold with the wiring harness and all that shit all up on here. It rained the other day, so I put the tarp on it. Alright, so here's a real quick little rundown on the truck. Basically switched over the brake booster and master cylinder from the 240SX and the clutch booster also. So it took a little modifying to get it in. If you just give me a second, I'll pop it off and show you. It's not the prettiest thing I've ever done, but it's also not the ugliest. So this just comes out. What I had to do to make up for the clutch booster being so close was basically hacked another hole right here. You know, that's the circle right here was where the original brake booster from the 720 went through. However, that shit was ugly, so I cut this out a little bit, had to make room, move this over. They're real close, I'll show you again in a second. I drilled 4 new holes, kind of, and then also had to slide the pedal over a bit. Took a little modifying. It was a bitch, to be honest. It was more of a puzzle to figure out, so I would say if you're, you know, not good at figuring things out, probably shouldn't try this, but shit, I'm just crazy like that, I guess, so we'll see if it works. Anyways, we'll pop this back up in there. Alright, so once again, what I used was the booster off of 1989 240SX S13. There's probably one final look at the 240. No engine, wiring harness or anything, it's all gone. Hopefully somebody will be picking it up in the next couple days. If not, well, I don't know what's gonna happen to her. Anyways, back with more videos soon. Gonna take a little week of fucking taking care of the little knickknacks here and there and enjoying the beautiful weather. Anyways, keep you posted.